Okay, so welcome to the Atlantis School of Communication. This is another attempt by me to explain what it is. I still like the observatory pictures. By the way, I've taken all those pictures. Those are mine. I own them. Um, and I think the key for me is that the goal of the Atlantis School of Communication is finding new knowledge and teaching current knowledge. So the observatory did both. The observatories we see, the Machu Picchu and Griffith Park, they're out there gathering information, but they also teach. And I can't speak to Machu Picchu, but I've been to the observatory, Griffith Observatory, many times, and they have a planetarium, and they put on classes, and they have exhibits, and their goal is to teach. So I think that is an important model for which we should be looking at. Found this the other day. I thought it was interesting. I think this is a good example of what I'm trying to get at, that if you spend time, you can acquire marketable skills, core competencies. But it takes time. Here's this next slide. I think is important in the sense that if you have three different people, they're going to acquire different skills at different times, and it's not necessarily an intelligence issue. It could be what the people are doing with their life. They could be having a baby and therefore don't have time to spend. And in fact, if I were to probably chart this out over time, you'd probably see that it goes up and down depending on any number of factors for an individual. But the overall trend holds that if you spend time, you can acquire knowledge. The structure of the Atlantis School of Communication is we start as the core learning objective. What do we want to accomplish? There's going to be certification. Eventually, once I go a couple of years with doing certification, I can get accredited, but you need 2 years of experience with a certification before you'll get accredited, so I'll stay with certification. And I've got some specific ideas about how to make certification work. And then a curriculum, I'm going to be proposing a curriculum based on my expertise of human communication, telecommunications, and broadcast communication. I'm going to be creating learning modules, and then finally building a library and/or the observatory. In terms of the way the course is structured, I don't like the slide, but for now it's new, so let me take it, is that you have the course objective in the beginning. So this happens to be one I'm putting together called Learn to Master the Internet, or Understand and Use the Cloud. Some of the learning objectives: packet networks, wireless 4G, IPv6, e-commerce, net neutrality, information management, search engine optimization, analytics, and so on and so forth. There'll be a bibliography. I'm going to use people like Shannon and Weaver, Barbara Van Schreck. There's a number of different people that we'll be using as a bibliography. And then finally, assessment questions. I provided just a couple here. Apply the three measures of effective communication. Three measures of effective communication to a current event. And then demonstrate your skill by building a web page. Now see, here's the key. The answer to both of these questions are going to vary person by person, because not everybody's going to name the same current event or apply it in the same way. Also, in terms of skills, everybody's skills are different. So every assessment will be different. And in fact, the key here for assessment is to have every assessment being unique, so therefore there's no way to copy and paste from the internet the answers to the assessment. So the fundamental goal of the Atlantis School of Communication, I need to fix that, provide you with an effective way to learn new stuff and provide you with an effective way to assess your learning.